If you don't like what you see here, get the funk out. No, don't go away. Don't go away. Don't go away. Funk. I love it. Killer. Awesome style of music. And as a guitar player, you should be able to hold your own. This is pretty basic stuff. They're in the key of D. I got some free sample and I loaded it into Reaper and started jamming along with it, and this is what I came up with. I tried to be as percussive as possible, that kind of thing, right? Because that's funk. And basically just used some jazz scales, really. And in funk, you can do that a lot. So I'm using the what is that? C6 add 9. Paying attention D minor quite a bit. And, basically using a lot of double stops. I tried to stay within the high 3 strings of the guitar for this because there's already quite a bit of rhythm going on in the backing track, and I didn't want to interfere with any of that in the lower notes, the lower register notes. So, the beginning essentially goes, I basically just do a gliss, so basically just sliding from C minor to D minor, pretty much. And then to the C, sliding up. That kind of thing. And then I stole a riff from David Gilmour from Pink Floyd for another brick of the wall. You might have picked it up. But it's basically just the second time around, I go. So in the D minor, right? So I'm using a lot of upstrokes here. Important to do that. This kind of stuff because a lot of times you want to, especially in this rhythm, I was the high-end instrument in the rhythm mix. So I wanted to take advantage of all the high notes I could. So it was essentially the same thing. I'm losing my. It's hard to find decent over-the-ear buds. I have small, tiny ears, so they fall out of my ears. Okay, so same with this piece, with this line here. It's basically just flying from the CG double stop to the DA, which is in the D, F with a C, sliding up and. Now there's a few ways to play the last little part or toward the fade out. And that's basically, another D variation. The C. So. Then I put in a couple of little lead lines. This part is pretty cool. It's basically just a double stop with the E and G, and then I'm hammering on to the F. So basically just, which all goes well in D minor. So it's important to get the percussive thing going, some syncopation. That's very important with funk rhythm guitar. Electric guitar isn't always seen in funk ensembles. More often than not, the more famous bands like Parliamentary Funkadelic and of course Sly and the Family Stone, who are just awesome. Um, you'll see a few guys playing some rhythm guitar. James Brown's guitar player was pretty awesome, but it isn't like you've got a screaming lead guitar player coming up, right? It's all rhythm. And that's why it's important to learn funk, I feel, because the rhythm is just so uh, together. It's all about rhythm. It's all about being a part of the band, part of the group. And a lot of guitar players are so hell bent on being a lead guitar player and standing out, and fine, there's nothing wrong with that. But it doesn't work in every single musical situation that you're in. So I've got my scale finder is up at guitarchopsfree.com now. It's I've got major and minor pentatonic and the full scales, the blue scale, harmonic minor, and the whole tone scale up right now. I'll be adding more scales as time goes on, so we'll have a big list. We'll have some bebop and jazz scales. We'll have all the modes, so you'll be able to go there, click on what you want, and you'll be able to see all the notes on the neck on how to play those particular scales. I thought it'd be pretty helpful to everyone. And then I'm going to do a chord finder. Now that one's going to be huge because there are an awful lot of chords. So be patient. So be sure to visit guitarchopsfree.com or my YouTube channel. Please subscribe. I need subscribers. Follow me at Facebook, Twitter. There'll be links in the vlog, links on my YouTube description video description. Peace out, and we'll see you again soon. And keep funking out, man.